Hello, listener. I'm Mayari, and this is Magical Coffee Dates. I'm sitting in the Moonbean Tearooms, a local cafe that feels like home and serves the most delicious pastries and drinks that taste like a warm hug. I'm waiting to meet up with an old friend to hopefully rekindle that friendship.
Wait, what's happening?
What happened to the feed?
Oh, it's related to the activity that we are going to discuss today, but
Right.
I just do not want my face being on a recording for, whatever
Uh,
interested parties might be
yes.
interested in
Yeah.
finding an individual such as myself.
Right. Of course. Yeah, absolutely fine. I'm not going to tell people what you do because I feel like there's a reason we're not on cam. But yeah, either way, you share what you like, but I'm really happy that you're here.
It is so good to
I
be
don't
here.
mind that the feed's not everyone listening. You're just gonna have to listen very intently now because, well, we're not on cam. But anyway, hi, how are you?
I'm so good. I hope the listeners do not mind too much and that our conversation will be interesting enough to validate the change of our venue, so to speak.
Yeah, yes, the change in our venue. I'm not at the Moonbean Tea Rooms.
Oh,
I'm
just the
somewhere
feed,
else.
just the feed.
Uh
I,
huh.
I, I'm being a little dramatic. I like a little bit of dramatic flair sometimes. We are still here at the tea rooms, and I just ordered a pan au chocolat that I am very much looking forward to.
Yes, they make them really good here. Winter's Bakery, who always caters, is just know exactly what to do every time.
It's
Um,
the layers are perfect.
They're always so buttery and chocolatey. I don't get how it works. But anyway, I'm gonna be eating my sausage roll, which is gonna be great. But it's
Mm.
been so long. And I'm so happy that you decided to take part because the last time I saw you, it was a very different environment to this. And yeah, I mean, would you like to go over that night?
Yes, it was a lot darker and louder than it is here at this very lovely tea room, which I love. Thank you for inviting me here.
It's
This is so
stunning, isn't it?
nice.
It's
It's
stunning.
really
Love it.
beautiful. Well, we were at a rave, if you can believe it.
Yes, yes. I I was at a rave because our mutual friend Chuu decided that it would be great for the two of us to go. And I didn't really want to, but I was like, I'm on this journey. I might as well just try it.
Yes,
And
it
then
is. I was
yeah.
telling them that it is a terrible place to meet new people because it is so loud and you cannot talk to anyone and you're just dancing and mindlessly gyrating the bodies
Yeah.
and there is a time and a place for that, but uh, I thought it was an odd choice, which is why I ultimately went outside because
Yeah.
even for people who like raves, I feel like that a rave can be a lot.
Yeah. I mean, I remember like the outfit I wore as well. And I don't think I've like when Chu was like, you have to wear fishnets, I did not know that that meant my entire outfit. So
Yes,
I
yes.
was like, well, okay, I'll wear just a fishnet. But then they actually meant that there are fishnet outfits that I could buy. I didn't need to, So
Yeah,
anyway, when I met you outside, um, I'm so glad you didn't say anything about it. I realized much later that that's not what they meant.
there are a lot of weird people at raves, and it was not the weirdest outfit I had seen that night. So I honestly do not remember it very well. It seemed very normal to me. You seemed like a very normal, kind person to that, you know, True has quite particular taste, and they and it is usually very good. Myself, look at me and look at you.
Yeah, I mean, you just look amazing. Like, would you like to describe everyone your outfit? V, she's got a great fashion sense, and it was very apparent on the day, and it is now.
I do like fishnets as well. It is something could never let go of as a
Hmm.
child. Well, not as a child. When I grew up as a teenager, thinking they were
Hmm.
so alluring, and you know, wearing a red leather skirt today, and some sensible heels.
Yeah, we've got
That's
to be sensible.
gotta be sensible, and it is it's just good to remember that night and the crazy things we used to wear.
Oh my gosh, right. And then like people were passing wait, I don't know if I should say this, but do you remember when people were like passing things around?
Oh
And
yes.
so listener, please don't let this change your idea of me. But I was given something and I was like, why not? And I just remember running around like the streets, and it was kind of thrilling. I don't know. It was just really nice. Like it was a nice like powdery sweet that I got, and yeah, it was just delicious.
Well, back where I am from, we call it Giggle Dust. Uh, and it is very sugary, and it really can put a kick in the seat, as it were. And
Yes. Oh, Giggle
um,
Dust. Yes.
they it is there is some sort of um, customs issue with
Mm,
Giggle Dust in October, but it is completely healthy and natural, just made from natural sweets, and it is not it, they're just customs. I like to bring these candies to my
yeah.
friends because they are not available here.
Did you bring any with you?
Oh yes, very much so.
You did? Okay,
That's
this
why
is
we had
really
to cut the feed mostly for this
yes.
reason,
Mm-hmm.
so that we could enjoy
The
this
Giggle
Giggle
Dust.
Dust
Oh my
together.
gosh. This looks amazing. You brought me an entire, like, how big is this? Like 500 grams worth of Giggle
It is
Dust?
over a pound of Giggle Dust.
Oh my gosh.
It
This is going
should
to
last you
last me a
for
long time.
quite a long time. That is correct. Well, let us, you know, have a little taste.
Yes.
We'll just take a little pinch and then taste it. It's
Yeah, we're going
like,
to take a pinch and taste it. Really
see,
sugary. How do they make it like this? How do they make it taste so sweet?
it is and I think this might be some reason for the prohibition. It traditionally made uh, Giggle Dust is made via a deal with a demon. However, those days are long behind us. We do not do that anymore. We
Yeah.
just use our ice magic to make it extra fluffy and the crystalline
Mm,
structures just right so that the sweetness hits your taste buds in such a
mm.
way that you know you have never felt before.
And I just
Um,
wish that October would allow this because it would just sell so well. Like it tastes
it,
delicious, but I guess, everywhere has their issues and we can't get Giggle Dust here.
it is unfortunate that we have Giggle Dust has that reputation because of the olden days. But in fact, these days, even back when you tried it for the first time, it was simply sugar and no demonic pacts or magic or illicit substances involved.
Mm,
Simply very well crafted sugar.
that's interesting because okay, see,
Oh, is that why you were running around like that?
I, uh, um, I was running around, yeah, it had an interesting effect on me. I'm surprised that it's just sugar.
Oh yes, it is. I mean, it is immaculately crafted by our. We have engineers and bakers who work together on these things, but it is simply a delightful treat. Even children can enjoy it.
Oh. Okay, yeah, you know what? I'm happy to have this. It's not every day something makes you so hyper that you feel like you can do everything in the world and then crash 2 hours later. It's not, and, some days I might need to be more productive with editing this podcast, and maybe I just need a pinch and I'll be done in a pinch. You know what I mean? So,
It is
yeah,
like coffee, or just please do not tell your local customs agent. I do not think they would. That includes the listeners too. If you know a customs agent, do not
oh, yes.
um, do not tell them. In fact, why are you friends with a customs agent? We won't go there. That is
yeah. We
that
don't
is something
have to
for
talk.
we can talk about this off of the air.
Yes, we could definitely talk about customs off the air. But yeah, this is great. I think, yeah, to be fair, I would love to go to another rave again. Maybe, I don't see, I see this. That was like 5 years ago or something.
Yes.
I don't know how I'm going to feel the same about that now, but I would definitely go with you again. And especially if we have chances to escape and go outside once in a while.
I think it would be a great adventure to go inside for about 20 minutes and then decide it is too much and go sit outside in a beautiful evening and go home when we decide we want to go home
Or
instead of
even, yeah, or even go to a Lenny's.
oh yes, a Lenny's. That would see just late night friendship with a rave as an excuse.
Yeah. And a moon's over my snowfall would, would be delicious.
Do they have the Rooty Tooty, or is that the other
I don't even know.
intergalactic house of flapjacks?
Intergalactic. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. The Intergalactic House of Flapjacks. I know they
They have
definitely had one like around the street.
the Rooty Tooty, fresh and scooty.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've passed one and I've just been like, I'd rather go to Lenny's. Like they also make really good nachos and you know,
I think in October the Lenny's are better because back home Lenny's is kind of we prefer the intergalactic house of flapjacks. However, in October I do admit that the Lenny's is superior.
yeah, they do make really good like one time I went and I got um a chicken fried raspberry
Ooh.
and I was like I did not know that these two flavors could go together and I was very impressed.
It reminds me of raspberry sauced chicken wings, just probably a similar
Yes.
flavor.
Is that what they have at IHOP?
They do have that at IHOP. You get raspberry wings and waffles at at the IHOP.
Oh, yes. Okay, you know what? I feel like I'm kind of hungry now and I know that we were just eating snacks here, but would you like to go to a Lenny's with me and then maybe we can like talk about IHOP while we're there and customs?
Absolutely. A Giggle Dust and pan au chocolat is not a meal. We need to
No.
eat real food and take care of ourselves and
Yes.
appreciate it.
Let's get some nourishment. Yes, so listener, we're gonna pack up here and then go do the things that we're gonna do. And yes, I 100% knew that Giggle Dust is sugar. Right. Okay. Thank you so much, V, for being on the show.
Oh, it was a pleasure.
I need to have you back and we can talk more about other little silly things.
Oh, absolutely. That sounds like a
yes.
wonderful time. Thank you for having me.
Yes, thank you for being here. Bye. Yay, we're ourselves now. And we're still not on the feed because things happen. We're having Giggle Dust. I'm here with Lex.
V forgot to unfreeze the feed. It'll happen later.
Yeah, that's fine.
She's always doing that.
I've got Lex with me. Would you like to tell everyone where to find you and what you do, what all the cool things you're up to?
Absolutely. My name is Lex. I'm a non-binary tabletop game designer. I created Caltrop Core, which is a way for you to make your own TTRPG using D4s. It's free, open license. You can find it at caltropcore.com. There's a whole site where you can just scroll through and you can become a game designer just scrolling through that website. You can find all of my games at titanrpg.com, Titan RPG.com, and I'm quite active on Blue Sky these days. If you have a Blue Sky account, I'm titanomicyrpg.com over there. It's just my website, the full name of the website as my @ and we talk about game design and all sorts of cool new developments in solo RPGs. If people having trouble finding a table, there's a whole new genre that's erupting right now. So come join us on Blue Sky. There's a bunch of designers working on that kind of stuff, and we'd love to have you.
Yeah, go follow Lex. They're amazing. And one of the nice people I've met in this space. And I'm really glad that they're here. Yeah, there's a lot of nice people, and I'm really grateful to have met so many of them. But yeah, follow Lex.
Thank you.
And I'm Gloria, Glow Pink Sun, almost everything except for YouTube, which is now Charm Party. So that's cute. Yeah, that's me. I'll see you. I'll see you next. I don't even know when the next one's gonna be. Next week, maybe. All right. Bye.
Bye.